Hey there, what's happening, folks? Welcome back to the storage unit. We're here on Tuesday evening, and we got a nice cool day. It's lower 60s right now, or high 60s. So, had a bunch of rain last night, kind of kept me up. A little tired today, but we're getting through it, and we're here. So, thanks for coming back. I did do a live last night. It was my first live, so the video's already up. It was pretty awkward. I'm not gonna lie. My first one, I mean, I had no idea what I'm doing. Never went live before on YouTube. But I just wanted to see what it was. I thought, for my first time, I'm just gonna do it. I'm not gonna tell a soul that I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna see who joins and see what happens. So obviously you want to promote your lives. So I learned that. So I want to make sure I put it out there when I'm gonna go live so people have time to join or want to join and they're aware, that kind of thing. So but what I think I'm going to do is on Sunday evenings, I might start going live. I might go live every Sunday evening and just do like a Sunday night live kind of thing. And just doing packing my orders, pulling my orders from the weekend, just talking reseller questions or whatever, and just kind of a day in the life of a part-time reseller. So that's kind of what this channel is. You get what you get. But we're going to pull and pack some orders tonight because that's what we're here to do. We're also going to take some pictures of some stuff. We got to stay consistent with listing. We have to stay consistent with listing or you're not going to make any money. And I can tell you, I've seen a big difference in my sales just in the past 2 weeks. Again, guys, I'm part-time, so it's not like I have a ton of sales, but I have a lot for me, which is good. So tonight I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items going out on all 4 different platforms. So thank you, Nifty, for that, because I'm cross-listing using the Nifty app. Or on my Chromebook using Nifty, the application to do that, and it's going really well. So I have, like I said, 5 different items. My cost of goods into these items are about between $4 and $5, and my gross sales are about $45. So it's pretty good, about 9 times my money. So let's get started. So we got an order going on Poshmark, and actually this sold last week, or not last week. This sold last night, like right whenever I was leaving, and I wasn't going to turn back around and come get this thing. But so we're going to pack this up first. Oh, it's down here. Looks like it's some Calvin Klein pants. Picked these up at Goodwill for about $1, and these sold for $13 plus shipping on Poshmark. Also, last night I used it. I've been using my tripod. It has a camera on it, and it follows me wherever I want to go, and I like that. But watching it on the live last night, I don't know if I really like it. I'm going to use it all the time, because sometimes I think just a stationary frame like this, it gets a good enough wide shot to kind of see what I'm doing. I think that'll come in handy for different videos for what I want to use it for on this channel or my other YouTube channel, my cooking channel, Get Joe Grill On. But I don't think I'm going to use it all the time. So I like it, and I still want to use it, but so that's why the camera's not following me now, if you're wondering. But just thought I'd let you know there. So next order we have on Depop. I sold a pair of women's USA field hockey shorts. And these just looked, what's funny is that I look to see what tote they're in and I forget immediately. These just look nice, honestly. And I've been buying... I'll pull my whole shelf down. I've been buying these women's shorts because we're going into summer and they're starting to pick up a little bit. And I kind of figured that was going to happen. Like I mentioned, I was picking up those women's shorts and they're starting to pick up and do pretty good. So they got the USA field hockey kind of logo on them. Got these for about $1 at Goodwill, and these sold for $7.50 plus shipping. Next, we'll do the Macari order. I haven't sold anything on a Macari in a while. The past 2 things I sold were those salt pepper shakers. I'm getting some pain in my shoulder blade. Sold a record. This I would have got a good long time ago. I don't remember if I got it at a yard sale or at... Oh, you know what this was from? Pretty sure. Okay, so this goes back a few years ago. I bought a whole bunch of NASCAR stuff off a guy, and I've definitely already made my money back on all that stuff. I still have a few items left, but he also had a bunch of like JFK stuff. He had some records in there. He had a Beatles record, the Yellow Submarine one, which I already sold. But he also had this one, Dave Clark 5, Coast to Coast. And yeah, so I have no idea who these people are. I Can't Stop Loving You. Oh, well, I know that song. I wonder if they were the original ones to do that. I have no freaking clue. You know who would know this is Larry Way Out One, who joined my live yesterday. He would know this. But anyway, so I got this super cheap, probably for like, I'm into this for like not even $1, I'm sure. But this sold for $7.50 plus shipping. And I'll show you how I pack these because it's just the way I like to pack records, and I'll show you how I do it. So now we got the eBay orders. This one here I've got nothing into also. I end up buying a, where is it at? Tote B. I end up buying a, what is it called? A laptop, just like a carrying bag for a laptop or whatever, messenger bag. That's what I was looking for. It was a Samsonite or Swiss Tech messenger bag, and it was for like laptop computers. And inside of it, because I made a deal for that, and I had no idea this was inside there, was one of these Belkin, sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. One of these things you put your laptop on and you plug it in. Yeah, it's got the USB cord right there. But you just plug it into your laptop and the fan turns on and cools your laptop or cools your lap or whatever. But so this was like a throw-in deal. I had no idea it was in the bag, so I have nothing into this. And this sold for $8 plus shipping. And last item I got from Goodwill were some handmade coasters. They're ceramic from the Chicago Cubs. And this was probably an item that I was on the fence about buying, and really I probably shouldn't have bought it because I'm surprised these really sold. But they're unique, they're something different. So I forgot that I already had these kind of wrapped up. But all they are is just like ceramic tiles that somebody put a picture of like Chicago Cubs on here. And so in the listing I put like handmade, so like they're not branded or anything. But they're nice and they're heavy and they're really good quality. And I thought for $1, it's like somebody might buy them, and they did. It took a little while. They sold for $8.99 plus shipping. All right, let's go ahead and package these up. Okay, we'll go in order here. We got Poshmark first. It's so oops, I'm a little crooked here, aren't I? Is my light in the thing? It is. Man, I never noticed that. You know how many times that's happened where like I leave the light in the frame? So I think my method so far, I talked about this a few weeks ago with clothes, because I'm getting them so cheap at Goodwill. And I only buy full price at Goodwill if it's something like really good that I'm going to know I'm going to make a pretty good profit on. But like these items I'm getting for like $1, like right under $1 or a little bit over $1. And it's just such a good deal. But I'm being a little more aggressive with the pricing. Like I said, like I'm happy with selling like 3 or 4 items like this a day where I'm making $8 to $10 or $12, something like that, instead of selling like one item and making $18. You know, like I don't mind selling more items and packaging up more items if I'm making more money. This is right at £1. So we're gonna go 12, 9, 3, right at £1. £1. No, I can't read that. £1. 12, 9, 3. Poshmark. Now we'll do field hockey pants, and these are Depop. So yeah, like I had a really good weekend last weekend. I had like 10 items going out, a lot of clothes items, and I'm okay with that. I mean, clothes is not like the most exciting. Oh, I forgot to put my things in there. I just told myself not to forget. Oh, jeez. Oh, well. Oh, well. That's okay. So I don't really need to weigh this one. This is Depop. Depop and Poshmark, the labels are already paid for, so I don't really need to measure them. And I always forget to do that. So that's done. And so we'll do the record last. What have I got next here? This guy. So I need to find a box for this guy. Here's a pretty good box. We're going to shorten that, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that in just a moment. Let's get some bubble wrap going here. Because I paid like $5 for this messenger bag, but this was in there in a box, so it is what it is, right? Make some money on it. So with this, basically what I'm saying is this is a good box, but you can see there's room on both sides, so we don't need all that room. So what I'm going to do is cut a slash down the middle of this box, and then we're going to close it in. So you get your little razor. It doesn't have to be perfect. All right. So we got it. There goes my light. We got it in half. We're just going to do it like this, just like that. Make the box smaller. Bring it out just a little bit, just like that. So now, what we can do also is shorten this down a little bit because it doesn't need to be this tall. So we're going to use the, why am I not thinking about what that's called? Box resizer. Man, where's my mind at today? Oh my gosh, I cannot get a straight line on this side. Oh, I did that. So then once you do that with your box resizer, where all your lines meet on the corners, you're going to cut up. And then this just folds in. Just like that. I might want to take some of that cardboard off, and it's just adding extra weight. Thank you card. So that's going to fold like this. This is still going to fold down and cover it. Just like that. There you go. Bam. Get my tape gun here. See how the other side looks. Pretty good. Good. All right. There we go. Let's weigh this up. That's right at 12. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to say 12, 14, 12, 14, 4, 12, 14, 4, 2.8, 12, 14, 4, 2.8. Belkin is going to New Jersey. Let's do these guys. I think I already have these bubble wraps. I'm going to go ahead and do, since they're ceramic, a little more. Actually, I think I'm going to put these in a 8x6x4 box instead. I just don't feel comfortable since they're ceramic putting them in a padded mailer. Put some filler in there. Actually, let's do thank you card, sticker, and filler. Eight by 6x4. It's going to be 1.13. 864 1.13. This is going to, I think it was Indiana. Okay, so now this record. So here's the thing with me and records. Like, if this was a really expensive record, like perfect, awesome record, I would not do this. I would buy a specialty record box that you can buy for shipping records, because the correct way to do it, if it's a really nice, awesome record, is to take the record out, take it out of the sleeve, because you don't want it sliding around. All that can damage it. But this is an old record, $7.50 record. What I'm going to do will work just perfectly fine. First thing we're going to do is wrap it in bubble wrap. So I go one way with it here. Just like that. And then just go the other way with some other bubble wrap. Now there's probably a better way to wrap this, but this is just kind of what I do, guys. So I'm going to get a few other squares here, because you want the corners protected. And I just kind of do it like this. And there's probably a much better way to wrap this, but this is just kind of the way I've done it for a little bit. Just kind of get those all together. You flip it around. And then this is going to protect your corners, sides a little bit. It is going to make it a little thicker, but I don't know. To each their own, you know what I'm saying? There we go. Bam. So now I find a box. So basically what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to put this in here, but we're going to cut this down a little bit. So actually I think I'm just going to cut these things off on both sides. And then we're just going to put it inside of here. Just like that. There. Let's put our sticker, this on here. like that. There you go. And then I just basically will just take some tape and I'll tape this closed like this just to hold it kind of for me for a second. This just like this, so the record stays in there. And then I'll just do the same here. Can't see what I'm doing. And do it here. Just pinching those closed just for a second, basically. And I'm going to use eBay tape to seal it up. Just like this. And we're going to do this to both sides. For good measure. There we go. See how much this weighs. All records I ship media mail. Oh my god, if I knock that light off one more time. So this is 12 ounces. 12 ounces, 18 by 18. And how many inches is that? We'll say 3 to be safe. That's probably 2. Check again. Yeah, 2. 18, 18, 2. And this is media mail. Anyway, I ship records media mail. It's super cheap shipping. So there you go. I think that's it. All right, that's it for the shipping. So I'm just going to get some pictures taken here, and that'll be it for today. So we'll see you back here tomorrow, hopefully with some more sales.